Welcome to Hell. So this is Road Trip to Hell, another game developed by LiminAce, which I'm surprised that there is another game developed so fast, because I've just played another game developed by LiminAce a few days ago, which is understandable since it's been quite a while, I guess. I mean, it's only a few weeks, right? Yeah. No? I don't remember. Sorry about that. But yes, this is Road Trip to Hell. And we are going to... Is that a paw? That's a paw. Oh, interesting. Are we having some transformation type of thing here going on? Yeah, this game is heavily tied to the Cardinal Park case, which is interesting. Let's check the credit, shall we? LiminAce, Pizza Bay, Visa Stella, Takeshi Sunagawa, Kate Ethriel, Golf, Italian, Iris Woe, Mr. Travel, Lowe's Church, Casper Gaming, Mokandra Sukimi, Theo Allen, Arthran, Reflector, He May Work, Gabriel Nascimento, Hawk Zombie, Mr. Clockworks, Flopamine, Terrorose for... Hey! Thank you! And everyone who supported me through developing this. So, yeah, let's start playing the game, shall we? This is a hell to road trip. A hell of a road trip, yeah. This game connects a hot woman, a hot dude, guns, a dingly trailer, and a crime. Thank you for specifying each time that the game will have hot people in it, alright? Would you like to view the spoiler content warnings? Heck yeah! This game also contains a bit of bloodshed and character with questionable morals. Yeah. Reader discretion is advised. Now, dear reader, let's begin, shall we? You wake up, stomach burning with a dull pain. Is it cramp or is it hunger? You can tell, but it doesn't really matter, still hurts. And it stops you from getting your beauty sleep. Oh no. We can't be having that now, can we? You get up out of bed. He looks to be sleeping peacefully. Okay, I was thinking that you're a different person from the one that we looked here. You don't want to disturb him, but if you just let him sleep, you're not gonna be able to sleep. Wait, what? Honey, wake up. Eh? Ah, there he is, your lovely husband. Looking into his tired but cute face makes you happy about being the Mrs. Adeline Blackwood with Mr. Evan Black. What? I'm hungry. Wait, you're Emma's mother, right? Am I mistaken? Oh, Ada, could you wait for a bit longer? Your husband died. Please. Use your most nefarious technique against him. Begging. Puppy eyes. The puppy dog stare. Come on, that's not fair. You know I can resist. You don't relent. Alrighty, there shall be some food at the gas station. He get his lovely ass out of bed and scurry out of the trailer. Yeah, his lovely ass. Thank you for specifying that. The loveliest of destination, a romantic road trip. Wait, I hear something, BRB. Fuck. Okay, Mac, it was just my canned tuna delivery that just arrived. Yes, I ordered canned tuna because they are cheap and has a lot of calories if you order the canned tuna with oil. So you usually have a lot of calories, which is nice. The loveliest of destination on a romantic road trip. The obligatory gas station. Why do you all look like that? It looks like you... It looks like you're hanging on your wife's back. What are you waiting for? Go and pick some shit out. Okay. I pick you. You. Oh, ooh, smooth. Nope, can't leave without getting your food. Sure? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to break the game. Yeah, yes. What is happening? I actually broke the game. Well, okay, everything is now normal again for me. Fine. Got a bottle of vodka. Oh, that's sweet, alright. Got a bag of chips. Yummy. Pot. Let's go. Got a bag of chips. At the door to the most wondrous of places, the gas station bathroom. You've seen enough of this to know that you much rather not be greeted with questionable smears on the walls. I want to see the bathroom. When we will ever see bathroom in a LiminAce game? Do we ever see one? Crying and shaking. A mop. The bathroom floor looks like it could really use this. Oh well, not your problem. Problem is... Mrs.? Evelyn Blackwood. You take a look inside the fridge to find all sorts of food, from frozen meals, alcohol, ice cream, pomegranates? I've been craving pomegranate. Uh-huh. Got a pomegranate. What's wrong with craving pomegranate? They're delicious. Unless the fridge is useless without pomegranates, okay. Porto has taken the lone one into the rich hands. Delicious pomegranates. Item. Bag of chips, perfect for cravings, pomegranate, no description. Vodka, perfect for the honeymoon. That's crazy. What's this? Got a bag of chips. More bag of chips. So, done? Oh, okay, fine. Last time you ate these candy bars, you implemented black into the trailer floor. That's horrible. Maybe it didn't help that you ate 14 peppers. Wow. Wow, who would have thought? Either way, this bars gives you very bad memories. Are you going to grab them? No? Excuse me? Because she looks up from where the hell they were doing. How much will all of this be? You place the food on the counter. The cashier lets out the most extroverted sight they can muster and begin clicking on the cash register. Of course, this exhaustion stops when they announce the total. That'll be $200. How? What? Why? Fucking hell, it must be the Terrorose. Yeah, now you can buy this. No, how? Probably the vodka, actually. The pomegranate? Your itty bitty chart heart drops. Oh, really? You can give us a couple discount? No, can do. You know, the economy been scoring business over. God damn it. And people like us too. The cashier rolls their eyes. Not good, cashier person. That's your first mistake. Please, my craving has been acting up. Even I are expecting. After all, expecting. Oh, child. Huh? You don't even know? Wait, either you don't know or like... This is just like, please, can't you see that I'm going to have a child soon? Oh, poor me. Haha. Are you serious? Well, since you clearly have the money to pop a baby out in this economy, your total now is for... What? How? $400? Strike number 2, cashier. Uh-oh. Come on, you're not about to do that to a pair of newlyweds, are you? Oh, of course I am. And that was their third. I fucking knew it. I just didn't expect you to pull out a fucking gun. Your hot husband pointed his revolver toward the cashier. He's determined to get you your damn food through any means necessary. How romantic. And as for you, cashier, good on you. 3 strikes and... What the fuck? You're out. Evan looks not the least bit affected by shooting the cashier's brain out. Then the cashier's lying on the floor with the brain spills out, just like raises the hand and goes like, you shot me. That'll be $600. Oh well, guess that's what being a serial killer does to you. Phew. Now this is the man you married. Okay, he's hot, alright. Smoking hot. Nothing at all like your dad, unchivalrous guy he was. No matter how much blood is spilled, you still love Evan. And the work he does, of course. Might not be honest, but at least it's hard and fun work. blood is splattered. Holy shit! What the hell? I don't think this is. Did you shoot him with a fucking bazooka? Did you shoot the cashier with a fucking bazooka? Blood is splattered all over the floor. And your clothing. Adeline. Fuck, you're all covered in blood. It's fine, I've been wanting to make a fish and steady man after all. At least let me wipe it off your face. It hurts to wipe the fresh blood off your face. It won't stop smearing and mixing with your makeup. Hey, how about we clean up the crime scene first? Of course. Are we going to fucking mop the whole place? Now that the cashier said you really don't feel like taking money. Nope, can't leave without cleaning the crime scene. Blood. If you didn't have to clean up the crime scene, you might have wound up licking it to clean up the floor. Yummy. Food is food. The other from the cashier body is making your mouth water. Yeah, of course, water bit. You may or may not want to steal some ice cream. Unless the ice cream from here probably has the lead in it thanks to questionable tasting. Not good for you. Or the baby for that matter. As much as you want to wash up, you should probably clean up all the blood first. That mop. The mop once again strikes back. Clean, clean, clean. Is there any money on the body? Sadly, there isn't. That's a very easy way to do it. Okay then. Alright, that's all the blood cleaned up. There's still blood on both of us. Alright. We could probably clean up in the bathroom. Finally? Wait, we're actually going to the bathroom? A very dead cashier. You consider eating him, but you don't feel like making your husband chop him up right now. We'll just make everything even bloodier. You can just bring the corpse back home, you know. Upon closer explanation, you find a sheet of paper. Scribble... What? Bathroom door code. What? Scribbled on it is... Who? What? This exists? That was easy. I know there's bathroom with keys in some places, but not codes. The code is soda, ice cream, chicken nuggets, and juice. Then look so down, they'll be easy to figure out. Soda, ice cream, chicken nuggets, and the number. Don't know what the fuck you're supposed to get from that. Wait. Soda, ice cream, whipped cream? No, chicken nuggets and juice. Soda, ice cream, chicken nuggets, and juice. It's gonna like some of the blood in your face. Everything I want to pair it up with from here. Think of eating over the corpse? How do you know? What kind of husband would I be if I didn't know what you were thinking? What the hell? Looking into the fridge, you realize that your carvings could be satisfied with the contents. There's enough in here to make the most questionable meal ever. 3 bottles of soda, 6 tubs of ice cream, 9 bucks of chicken nuggets. I almost say it's 19. And 0 bottles of juice. Very healthy, yes. 0 bottles of juice? What? How do you suddenly mention? Okay then. So 3690. Maybe she'll wash up in here even. Door's locked. But there's a place to put the code right here. 3690. It worked! Let's go! The two of you somehow managed to wash all of the blood off your clothing. You're almost done with the crime scene. Now it's just the body you've got to worry about. Wait, what? No! We didn't see the bathroom? What the fuck? Wow! What the hell, man? Ian even began cauterizing the cashier wounds with a cigarette lighter. The two of you would rather much not leave the corpse here, otherwise it will be too obvious that something's sketchy. How do you... Cigarette lighter? Okay. Instead, you'll just take the unlock the station doors and dump the body off somewhere. You feel yourself sweating a bit from the heat. Ada, don't overexert yourself. And looks like you noticed. Oh, what a sweet husband. I won. Besides, you know that once we are done, I'll just be lazing around. You know damn well that you probably won't be lazing around. Instead, you'll be thinking about the body count of the next big haze. That will be good. You need to relax a bit after all. And with me to hold everything down, you won't have anything to worry about. I suppose so. Hey, can I ask you something? Of course. Well, you definitely pick out some interesting snacks. Yeah, a vodka. Oh, hell no, did he realize? You sure as hell didn't want to tell him the news in some shitty gas station. But he's catching on, you think? Being a good wife you are, you can just lie to him. Before even thinking about if what you're feeling is racially blurred. Evan, I'm pregnant. Well, I wasn't gonna ask that, but... Wait, what were you trying to ask then? He presents place like a malfunctioning machine. Oh. His thin torn organs, bone jutting out of skin and uncontrolled bloody lanes. Yet this faces him? Evan? Adeline, you're gonna be a mom, and I'm gonna be a dad. Okay then, nice. This is, I thought you were just kidding with the cashier. Well, if I'm gonna deal with cramps and morning sickness, I might as well reap the benefits. You do huck and jump right by the cashier corpse. I'm still alive. There's something so morbid about jumping for joy at the thought of giving life right after taking it away. Oh well, it's not like you or Evan care. A few weeks later. There we go, the road trip. This was a game developed for Rotary Jam. You and your husband have been thinking about caring for the baby. After a couple of haste and assassination here and there, you have a shit ton of money. Once you sell the trailer, you'll have more than enough to make sure the baby lives comfortably. So, Etta, how have you been feeling? Pretty good, actually. I'm glad. Sorry about not being here as much as lately. Why is everyone in Liberator City kinda fucked up? Sorry, I'm just gonna say that. It's fine, Evan. It's not like you're just drinking like my own dad. You're right, but I still don't like living here alone. It's the thought that counts. I guess you're right. Still, with this work we do you think the kid turn out fine? What makes you ask? I wonder. Say, you, a woman with a thirst for blood to contract an impulse killer. I don't know, multiple kind of disease from bloods? Funny, your menstrual cell isn't what your parents think is fine. Or the rest of the world for the matter. Right, that matter, rightfully so. Like if you get arrested, what happens to the kid then? We all probably be fine actually. That's pretty obvious, they're just gonna get thrown into foster care or something like that. And we won't get to see them grown up. Hell, if we ever get sentenced, it will probably last even after our death. Hey, the police didn't give a shit when your mom tried to kill you. I don't see why they care all that much now. Yeah, you're right about that. As always, sweetie. Now if you're so worried about getting caught, I have a plan. First, we stop the constant criminal activity. We have more than enough money to live comfortably anyways. I mean, live comfortably is also nice. And if you wanna do it for fun, you need to be extra careful. Then we be the best parents ever. Because if the kid loves us enough and we went out in prison, they'll be so desperate that they'll break us out. Okay. And last but not least, we start with a fresh slate. I like the sound of all of that. Oh, you're too kind. I've been able to think of everything we need to do. It'll be simple for the most part since we're gonna live somewhere new. But I can for the life of me think of a new name. Since you came up with most of the plan, it only makes sense I come up with that. Just nothing dumb, please. It's certain things handle on the alt steering wheel. How about we become Ashlyn and Everett Hollows? Yeah, it is. Adalia Hollows. I like the sound of that. Plus the name are close enough to our real names that it won't be too much of an adjustment. Evan notes that you're happy that you approve. Not that you will have disagreed with anything that came out of his lovely lips. Damn. Now the first name makes sense, but how do we go from Blackwood to Hollows? It just feels right for us. Maybe it's because your souls are probably hollow. I'm pretty sure I've seen the name Blackwood and Hollows in the same place. Am I mistaken? And you know that already. Not to mention that it's pretty far from our original shore names. I don't want to even think about the name Blackwood again. That's weird. Hollows, I like it. Actually, in Hallows, I never read Hallows. Where have I seen the Blackwood name? Speaking of names, what do you want to name the baby? Well, if the baby's a boy, I like to name him Arthur. He'll be our little king. And if the baby's a girl? You said it sounds forbidden. Think of what to name your future little princess. I like the name Adalia. Adalia Hallows. Wait. Yeah, that's a pretty name. For some reason, Adalia Hallows feels just right. And we all know that you have always been a gut instinct person. A few months later, you and Evan flocked to Liberty City, land of tall buildings, pigeons, and broken... Wait, let me check something. Okay, so I did some refreshment. First of all, Blackwood, maybe I'm mistaken, but there's no Blackwood in the Colonel Park case. There's Greenwood, however, and that's Emma Greenwood. That's what I probably remember from, and I thought that was Emma's mother. Apparently not. This was Adalia's mother, which is Oliver's mother. This is Adalia's parents. Oh my fucking god. You and Evan flocked to Liberty City, land of tall buildings, pigeons, and broken dreams. It's far enough from your home city that no one will recognize you. Plus, it's filled to the brim with fellow criminals who'll understand your plight. Fine. Of course, Liberty City isn't always hunky-dory. Or when it's cold, wet, and gloomy, every time it rains, you feel like you're living in a noir film. It's nothing at all like the scalding sunny deserts you leave the metal tin of a trailer in. So sadly, you can wear your summer dresses all year. Now you can only wear them during the summer, as intended by the designer. Secondly, much like noir films, there's a shit ton of annoying detectives and cops. Our cities are riddled with crime, their spirits and determination are quite high. I'm surprised there's no Batman yet here. Unfortunately, they are very passionate about their jobs. And the third, no matter how much you raise your Evan... Wait, that's not right. Everett. Yeah, Everett Hallows, your husband. No matter how much you assure Everett that the two of you won't get caught, he still spends the night awake watching the news. None of these things concern you enough to warrant leaving, though. The two of you wind up with a lovely baby girl, Adalia Hallows. She's a lovely girl, high grades, ambitions, like by pretty much everyone. Boy, why did she look like that? Everything that you and Everett ever wanted for a child. Here she cheats on most of her tests, wants to become a mafia leader, and threatens people at homicide. Homicide, you mean, if they don't like her? But the two of you encourage it. After all, what kids don't dream of strangling each other every now and then, right? And how could you guys say no to your little girl after all of the denials from your parents? Wow. And pretend parenthood. You're no longer the Blackwood family, you're the Hallows family. You love your kid more than either of your parents ever loved you. Isn't that a good thing? Surely she'll go on to be as beautiful as you and as hardworking as her dad. She'll be a good young woman. Many more years later. You don't know why the hell you're fighting with her husband again. Why wouldn't you just listen to me? Look, all I'm saying is that you can threaten to cut people's heads off for so much as looking at me. But aren't they going to take you from me? Of course not. Either way, you belong to me. That happened when we sealed the deal with the marriage. You know that he's too smart to fire back with something. But he's strong enough to mutter something under his breath. This marriage is nothing at all like the one your parents had. What did you say? What did you just say? Look, I don't want to talk about it, just leave me alone. Now, what the hell were you saying? Fine then, your parents practically served me on a silver platter to you. There, happy now? Even after I said no to the marriage several times, your parents forced my parents to give me up to you. So I never catch on. Well, screw me for deciding to marry a detective. Maybe you should then, you fucking asshole. And screw him for saying something you already knew. You were the one to ask your parents to make him yours after all. Being the amazing parent they are, they give him to you just like you deserve. You need them to do a little favor for you right now just because you're getting tired of Asher. Mother and father would understand when you're so unhappy like this after all. Asher doesn't bend to your whims like you want. You think that maybe you could break him in like a new pair of shoes. But it just never stops. Not when you first married him, and certainly not in the 15 years you've been married to him. He's not a good toy anymore. Hello, Mother. Oh, Dahlia, sweetie, how are you? It's been so long. I'm perfectly fine, Mother, thank you. And how's your little baby? He's fine, he's so well behaved, you know. I don't have to scream and yell at him to make him do as I please. I know you'd be such a great mother, Dahlia. Granted, you still do yell at your kid, gotta break him in. You hope he turns into a young man who devotes everything to you. And how's Asher? I'm just about to start speaking about my issues with him. He hasn't been satisfying me lately. Oh, Dahlia, that's horrible. How can I help? You didn't even need to ask and she complied. You love your mother. And her favors, of course. I just need you and father to send something over. Something that'll teach Asher a lesson about how he should have been a good husband. Castor oil plants. They're so pretty, don't you think? Yeah, I do. I use castor oil sometimes. Wink, wink. Not in a way that you think it is. I'm just gonna say that. My son has a knack for horticulture. He'll like having one. I see. She knows that you don't want it for gardening. Castor's bean plant produces castor beans, as the name implies. The blossoms are so pretty that you could just say that it's a houseplant. A very poisonous houseplant at that. The oil is good for something. After speaking with your dear mother, you're happy. Your life is gonna be perfect now, all thanks to your lovely mother. It's what you deserve. This is the end of the official novel. If you like it and want to see the fallout of this plot, check out the Colonel Park case. Until next time, dear reader. Until next time, indeed. Hi, I really thought that was Emma's parent, but apparently no, I was wrong. Fascinating. More background into Adalia's life. Interesting. Evan is hot. The mom, fuck, I forget. Adeline? Adeline's also hot. Sorry, everyone is just hot here. But that's nice. I love it. It adds a little background to the whole Adalia thing and lights more of her characters for me. It also shows how the Liberator City is like so tied up by this whole crime syndicate things, which is interesting. So I guess that's all. I'm still confused about the $200 thing though. But yeah, so I guess that's all for Road Trip to Hell. I hope you enjoyed it. I was expecting a little bit of furry transformation in here because of that thing. But yes, that's all. Bye bye.